should be cross-promoting. You need to be doing everything you can to generate sales. What's up guys, Beard King Picker here. We got some sales going out today. I have 22 orders I believe that I have to pack myself. Plus I do have a few items that did sell over on Amazon. Luckily I don't have to pack those because Amazon is going to handle that for me. So let's jump into Amazon, show you guys what's going on over there. If you guys caught my video doing 10K of cat food video, make sure you go check that out. But I want to show you the last of my cat food that I sent in. Now I'm moving back away from the OA, back into used books on Amazon. Books are finally starting to hit Amazon. So let's see what that looks like as they slowly start to put the books away that I have sent in. And also I have 4 boxes of books that I'm going to ship off today as well. Here's my chart for this month. Terrible, it's down 47%. This right here is all cat food. And these little lines are here is books slowly starting to hit Amazon. Just want to show you this because I want to show you from the beginning of my journey back into used books on Amazon. And let's document how quickly I can scale that business over on Amazon. So right now, 1 or 2 books a day selling on Amazon. I'm hoping in the next 2 months it is really going to be going off. So I'll keep you guys updated on the Amazon book business. But right now let's jump into items that sold on other platforms. And I do want to talk to you guys about the importance of cross-promoting, or just the importance of not having your eggs all in one basket in any type of business. I believe that is a mistake when it comes to reselling. I personally am seeing benefit from cross-promoting my items, cross-promoting items to Mercari and Poshmark. Also, I did put a few things on Whatnot in the marketplace over there. Nothing has sold on Whatnot yet as far as the marketplace goes, but who knows, in the future that could be a platform, that could be a marketplace that starts picking up traction over there. Let's jump into Mercari sales. First up we have this little keychain, the VIP keychain. I got this from buying a ton of Legos from lego.com when I was doing OA for Amazon. Just threw this on Mercari. Only sold for $7, but I did get it free from Lego. Alright, next up we have this little bag for a water bottle, shoulder strap bag. It's got unzip this. I picked this up at a thrift store. Sold it on Mercari for $20. Now this was an item that I did cross promote to eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, but it sold on Mercari. 20 bucks. Okay, last Mercari order we have is this Disney Funko Pop. It's a 26 Art Series Bambi. This sold for $8 on Mercari. So we have the 3 orders on Mercari, all cross promoted from eBay. Next, we're going to jump into Poshmark, also cross-promoted items. Now, I understand a lot of people don't want to cross-promote because it is a lot to keep up with multiple platforms. But if your eBay sales are slow, you should be cross-promoting. You need to be doing everything you can to generate sales. When it comes to reselling, when it gets slow, that's why I started cross-promoting. eBay sales were a little bit slow. This weekend we did some good sales. We did do a 20% off on older items, but I also have a lot of newer books that sold. I'll show you guys those when we jump into eBay. But now here we go with Poshmark. We have this Queen shirt sold for $19. This was a bundle. So we had that they bought, and also the Old Smoky whiskey shirt. No need for bread or jelly. Peanut butter flavored whiskey. This is a really cool shirt. If this didn't sell, I would have kept it for myself. So those 2 sold together. And last up we have on Poshmark this vintage Master Sportsman hunting vest. Sold for $12.50. $12.80 on that. Okay, so that's everything that sold on Poshmark. Now, like I was saying, I understand it is a lot of platforms to manage when you are cross-promoting. Even if you do not want to cross-promote, I strongly believe you should learn how to sell on every platform. Learn how to list and ship on the platforms as a backup plan in case your main selling platform, say your eBay account gets deleted for some reason, you can go over to Mercari or Poshmark and you already know how to list and the ins and outs of those other platforms. My baby boy is crying because he has to go take a nap, so I apologize for the crazy crying. We're gonna jump in to Whatnot now. Over at Beard King Picker on Whatnot, go give me a follow over there. We only have a handful of sales. We have this bundle of plushies that sold. We had a rough plushie show over there last time, so we only have 2 plushie sales. Little bundle right here, and I do believe the next Whatnot plushie is going out to Shane. Soda City Flips. He got the Yo Gabba Gabba. So, mostly always sell plush over on Whatnot. The last show was kind of a disaster. So, tried out book shows on Sunday. I did 2 book shows. One was a complete dud. Now, these were all pop-up shows. I didn't plan these, didn't advertise them at all. Second one, I did sci-fi, fantasy, and horror books. And we did sell 3 books. So, if you're into Whatnot, good place to go find stuff as a reseller to buy cheap and be able to flip, or as a collector. I am going to be doing a ton of Whatnot book shows coming up, so give me a follow at Beard King Picker on Whatnot. Okay, now moving on to my main selling platform, eBay. Some clothing items that sold here. We have this Tommy Hilfiger, looks like a vintage button-up shirt, sold for $14.95 plus shipping. This I got actually for free from a church. I would say church rummage sale, but it was just out of church. They were just giving things away. I picked this up there. Very nice shirt. Sold actually pretty quick. One last clothing item on eBay that sold here. Only for $12. Thought it would go for more than that. I just took an offer to get it out of the store. Really want to move away from other items that are not books. So let this go for $12. That is a great pickup. Whoever got it for that price. Retro style Champion tracksuit jacket, $12 plus shipping. Now we're going to get into books, and eBay has been my main place for the last year of selling books, but I strongly believe, because I have sold books on Amazon before, that Amazon will be my main platform when it comes to newer books. Still going to be posting the vintage rare books on eBay, but just slowly sending books into Amazon. I already see how fast they're selling. It's going to overtake my eBay sales very, very quickly. Well, we're going to get into some really cool old books here. This vintage firefighting book. This is Firefighting Tactics, 1953. Had them listed, because I have 2 of these, had them listed at $150. Took an offer for $125. Moved these things in about a week. So I did say 2. We have Attacking and Extinguishing Interior Fires. Another one sold for $125. This is 1960. I did have them listed at $150, but I took the offer at $125 just because these aren't the first original printing. These are a little bit later reprints. Still very old, very profitable. I had only about $1 wrapped up in these books right here. So very happy with $125 for each of the books. Not very impressive sale right here. Only sold for $740 plus shipping. Alright, we have this book. This sold for $19.99. This one sold for $22. This, I do believe, came from a big yard sale buyout of books I did a while ago. I paid $10 for probably around 10 boxes of books. It's been a very, very highly profitable purchase. Sold mostly all of it. A few books still left in that lot. Moving on, got this Going Somewhere Soon. Only sold for $9.29 plus shipping. Not really sure if I picked this up at Goodwill. I don't remember on this one. Now we have this book bundle, Celebrate Recovery. Bible and Celebrate Recovery Daily Devotion. Sold this for $13 plus shipping. Now we have the Charlie Chaplin films. This is actually from 1965. It only sells for around $10, unfortunately. And I took an offer just to move it. but it sold in a day. I got an offer for $7, took it, take the money and run, move on. $7 plus shipping, got at the Goodwill bins, so I'm still gonna make a little bit of money off of it. And then we have one more eBay sale, another book bundle. It's a book set right here, volume 1, volume 2, The French Revolution. Very nice looking books. I believe this came from the Goodwill bins as well. And this sold for $25. So altogether with the platforms, not including my Amazon sales, that was 22 sales. So I do believe it is a good practice to be cross promoting, or at least, like I said, at least learn the other reselling sites in case you have to move from eBay or whatever your main platform is. You know how to sell across all the platforms, very important. But I would highly suggest cross promoting. It was worth the investment in the cross promoting program. I cross promoted close to 600 items and it did pay for itself already in less than a month. Now that I put in the work cross promoting all those items, it did take me quite a while to do that, but it's going to be worth it. Items will continuously sell on all the other platforms other than eBay. So that is it for today's video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Remember guys, keep on picking, keep on flipping. Beard King out.